The Monaco Grand Prix wasn't about racing this year. It was about survival in a system that is programmed to fight competition. Right from the first lap, it was evident this wasn't a fight for honor. It was a lesson in loopholes, manipulation, and intentional damage control. Fernando Alonso's premature exit encapsulated the atmosphere. Smoke pouring from his Aston Martin, his hopes ending before they had a chance to commence. An experienced driver, rendered powerless, not by error, but by equipment. And then there was the virtual safety car. Gabriel Bortoleto ran into the barrier at Portier, presenting teams with a fleeting opportunity to act. Tsunoda, Gasly, and Behrman took it, lining up for the pits. But the risk failed. Gasly's last-ditch attempt on Tsunoda destroyed Alpine's day. The VSC expired before anyone was able to take advantage. And just like that, another chance was extinguished. No drama, no overtakes, just traffic control and pit stop dance. Verstappen's late pit stop was not a gain move. It was a move not to lose, a symbolic one in a race that presented no genuine options. And yet, this is Monaco, the so-called jewel of Formula One. Lando Norris drove like a champion, cool, calculating, unflappable. He deserved that victory. But even his brilliance couldn't mask the fundamental issue. This race doesn't function anymore. It's not racing. It's performance art mired in a time capsule. F1 continues to hold on to tradition while the racing slowly, publicly perishes. Even a 4-second speed edge meant nothing. Quicker cars couldn't overtake slower ones. 5 seconds per lap faster, and still no passing. That's not motorsport. That's a parade. The two-stop rule, mandatory. Brilliant concept, but teams circumvented it in an instant. Created gaps, staged slowdowns, regulated pace. It was strategy masquerading as manipulation, and the FIA allowed it. How long until they implement a minimum lap time just to provoke action? Everybody understands Monaco requires a change. But change here is a swear word. Suggestions such as lengthening the straight, eliminating the chicane, or redesigning the layout all run into the same wall: safety, history, and pride. But history can't continue to justify a flawed product. This isn't about tradition versus innovation anymore. It's about whether F1 has the guts to admit that one of its oldest circuits is holding the sport back. Monaco is still a spectacle, but it's no longer a sport. Until the track, the rules, and the cars work together, all we're watching is a beautiful failure. Change is on its way. It must be. For what we witnessed over the weekend was the noise of Formula One gagging on its own heritage.